Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Moneypit Homestead. We got bugs crawling on us. Anyway, my name's Donald if you're new to the channel, and if you are, please hit a subscribe button and tell your friends about us. Give us a like, whatever, make some comments. Hopefully you liked that last video where you're chatting, where I was yakety yak. I thought that was kind of cute. Anyway, we're showing off the chickens. We're getting ready to move them. I'll be moving them, and then well, if it don't rain me out tomorrow, I'll definitely move them tomorrow. But they are doing their little duties in here, and I just kind of spread the net out. The reason I haven't moved them yet, you can see how they're kind of working the ground. That grass will be growing like crazy for long. Anyway, we got them in here. We'll be moving them. Adam's over there on the other side, and well, he's with the sheep right now. I got him with the sheep. I separated the sheep and the cows, and well, we're gonna walk down here and take some dog food and feed the dogs, and fix it where the cows can't get it, and take water down there and see if we need the water. And well, take y'all along with us. In case you didn't know it, anybody new to the channel, this is Miss Duck and Mr. Duck. They're unrelated, but Lisa raised them. We hatched them out, and then she's had several hatchings, shall we say. We thought she was going to, but I didn't know she was laying eggs over by that tree over there. And she had a bunch of eggs, but the cows found them. You wouldn't think a cow would mess with an egg, but guess what? They did. They messed with it big time, and well, sort of destroyed all her eggs. Anyway, like I said, we're gonna go down here and look at the see the water situation, see if they need any water, and see what the cows are up to. Got this fence I need to take down, and well, the last storm destroyed that. Well, it didn't completely destroy it, but I found out a few weaknesses that we'll definitely fix, and well, you can see it. Well, what it did was we had such high winds, it picked it up and flipped it a few times, and there's a break right there on the bottom of that. This rail here came around and it completely broke off. It broke a couple pieces of that wood back in there, and well, quite frankly, it's almost a total rebuild. But I'm gonna take it up to the barn and see what I can salvage and go from there. But well, I don't know, other than I'm gonna have to cut that out and put another piece back in there. And then I think what I'm gonna do is, since we got the tractor with the lift and stuff like that, I got a couple ideas, and if it works, I'll share them. If it don't, I may not. I'll share them anyway. I always, good, bad, or in the ugly, I always share. Anyway, anybody who don't know, the total white one's Eve. We got her from somebody else. She's a lot younger than, I mean, the total white one is Faith. And Eve, we got her when she's a pup. We got Faith when she's a pup. The badger one is Faith. Eve. God, I can't get these names straight today. Anyway, Mr. and Miss Duck followed me down from all the way up there. They just a quacking, carrying on. Cows are mooing. They want something to eat, but they got grass. I ain't gonna feed them. So anyway, they got water. I'm not gonna have to give them water today. Well, I'm gonna have to give the dogs some water because they drink all the dogs' water. So I'm going to put this down and see if I can't get people fed and get the dogs fed without the cows eating their food. They'll not gonna like that too much. Anyway, we got a freezer camp day set up for them next month, and hopefully, without getting anybody to help me, I'm going to, because it seems like everybody that helps me likes running them. So anyway, we're going to go back up there and get that hose, come down here and do a little water and feed the dogs. Be right back. Well, the cows have run off. They saw I wasn't gonna feed them nothing, so they left. Dogs are happy eating underneath the shelter. I think I'm gonna keep moving this shelter. I'm gonna beef up them legs a little bit. I may even take the wheels off this thing, because they really don't need wheels as long as I keep moving it from place to place, and I can do that with the tractor and the forks. So I may take this piece off the front here, put me some 4x4s up there about the right height for the dogs, and take the wheels off. And although I could leave them on there, but I could use them someplace else too. And anyway, I'm not going to change the structure back there, but I may put a treated board along that bottom, let it stand, and then cut me a 4x4 the length of that, so them dogs can stand up underneath it. And I think I'll keep that IBC tote with them no matter where I put them. I may even cut me up another one or two, and so the dogs will always have shelter no matter what field I'm in, and or they're in, garden, whatever. And then this patch right through here where I got this, I'm going to turn the cows in here in the next day or two. Maybe, well, first next week anyway, for sure. But I'm gonna make that a new paddock. I had it made to, well, we took the wire down and stuff, because some of this, as you can see, some of this wire here, right there, it carries good heat for a while, but then it starts getting wet, a little sunshine on it. You know how plastic does when it's in the sun. They don't bother to tell you that when they're saying how great the stuff is, and people wanting to sell it tell you how great it is. But even these plastic pieces here on the fence post, there's got to be a better way to do that. I know Grandpa had a bunch of porcelain stuff on his, but you know, he had them old porcelain round things and different things where you screw them into things. So I don't know, maybe I'll look for some of them or something, I don't know. But I got to get rid of I'm going to go back to the regular wire. Anyway, I'm going to take these buckets here up the hill. Say goodnight, Faith. Eve's down there underneath. And the only thing I can say good about her eating down there underneath that, I mean, it don't bother me, is one, the cows can't get to them, and two, she don't pour food on the ground. When it's under that shelter, she'll eat it. But if you leave it out here like somewhere, I guarantee you within a couple minutes she'll take her foot and just plop it on the ground, and there it goes. She'll eat every drop of it that way. But Face done ate her food. She's like, well, I think I'll get me a drink. Well, good night, girls. We'll be back in a little while. I'm gonna go do a few other things. Anyway, well, like I said, we're done feeding, and I come up here. Lisa's, about the time I got done feeding, Lisa said, hey, come up. She had a great spaghetti dinner, and she's holding the camera right now, so you all might get to see her for the first time in God knows how long. It's been forever. But anyway, we went to town last night, and this is for something else, but it's a trims limbs and stuff like that. Little chainsaw on the end down there, and it's a Stihl HT 56C. I went to get the bigger one, but well, by the time you handle it and all that, there's no possible way Lisa could handle that one. So we got this one. I think I like the price on this one a little better anyway. And well, we're gonna do some cutting with it right now and see how it works. So y'all the first to get to see how this thing works. So I'm gonna start it and see what happens. handy dandy little strap. I'm just going to cut a couple, so let's go with this.
Go ahead and get that other one. Dead. That's good. I don't want you to take all my canopy down. I'm the boss. I have to tell them. Oh. Well, that canopy's going, I could tell for sure. That whole tree should come down. It's leaning anyway.
That's just a little sample.
Works good, doesn't it?
I think it works real good. We'll trim all these coming down the driveway.
Okay.
And
Yep.
no tellings why we need the trimming. But just thought we would.
Well, it's getting low where it touches the van, and
yeah,
it's pretty in the driveway though with it draping
I love
over.
how it hangs over, but it's starting to hang too low. So I'll clean all this up here in a minute.
All right, what's next? You love it?
Yeah, I think it works good. Want to try it?
Yeah.
Well, let's go down here and see where you want to try that. Because I've cut all the stuff around here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can try it on some of this little stuff right here. You know, you want to?
All right.
All right.
Did I put my arm in here? Or?
I would. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you got to hold this part right here.
Okay.
You know. Guess it wouldn't hurt if I held the camera on you instead of flopping around in the background. You want me to start it for you?
Yeah, but I'm just looking. Just right here and let this branch survive.
Yeah.
Because it's just.
I would just cut that one and then we'll go down there and cut those over there.
All right.
Right?
Hold on. Yeah.
Got it hold up?
Yep.
Now you got to squeeze this and this.
All right, hold on. Let me get it. All right, squeeze one and one. These.
Put your hand on that. Put your hand up here.
Okay.
And now squeeze the trigger.
Okay.
As long as you don't have, as long as you got that, you can squeeze the trigger.
Jeez, that's fast. Next?
Yeah, next. Go over here, trim some of those over here.
Guys?
Sure. I would just trim them there off the edge. No, back a little further. Back about that V right there. See where it... That's me though.
Right here?
Yeah, right in that area somewhere. You might want to get a little closer because you can.
Oh, I didn't go away.
No, you didn't. That's all right though. It'll come off. Just gonna have to cut a little different. There you go, see?
Yeah, this is addicting.
It's
I mean, you can just wipe out your whole... Here, go ahead and turn off.
All you gotta do is hit that little switch right there.
Here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll trade you because it's addicting, but
It's heavy?
Workout. Yeah, look at my muscles.
I know.
Look at my muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They're heavy.
Yeah, but so, yeah, ma'am, what would be your first impression?
Love it. My heart. I mean, that's kind of exhilarating and a workout.
Well,
really.
you've never used anything like that before.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can cut that dead limb. And that dead limb.
You know, you could have pointed all that out. Why, you know.
High.
I guess I'll have to bring the tractor over here and get one of my BC totes and tie it to the forks. Then I might be able to get, huh?
I said, was I in the sunshine?
No.
Oh, look at our driveway.
Well,
It looks like a storm went through.
all the way up through there. We got limbs laying everywhere.
It still has a pretty little canopy.
Yeah, it's got a nice canopy, but at least we got the stuff where I'll take the loppers and kind of trim this back a little bit in here where we still have some privacy from the main road, but at least but it'll get back where it quits brushing on the things when you come around this curve this way, and we'll work on cutting some of them branches, and some of these over here are starting to hang down. And I noticed in this, now there's some green stuff growing on it, but that's viney stuff. But those trees in that sinkhole right there are dead. I'll cut them out and let them.
Oh yeah, that whole tree is.
Yeah, that whole tree, and so's that little tree.
A little bit of life in it.
It don't have no life in it. That's vine growing up there. Yeah, that's nothing but a
Wow.
bunch of vine growing up that tree.
Well, look at this tree here too. Isn't doing too good.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
I don't know what that is. Here, let me walk over and use my app. I have an app for that.
You have an app for that?
Yeah, it tells me what kind of tree it is. I'm bad on that. Even though I was in Scouts, I was always bad on that. Telling what kind of tree, just walk up and go, oh yeah, that's this.
See if anybody guesses before his app says what it is. It has pretty little leaves on it. I'll show them close up. Has a whiter bark. It's not that the sun doesn't get a hold of it, so it just...
I thought I had an app for that.
Something's just not doing too good in that area. Look at the tree behind it grew.
Oh, there it is. I wonder why it's there. I didn't put it
Out
over there.
that way.
What?
The tree behind it grew out towards the sunshine and wrapping around this tree. Maybe it's just choking it out.
Oh, now, I've never heard of that. American horn beam.
Hornbeam?
Beam.
Beam.
B-E-A-M. See, you can just walk up here like this. It's a pretty cool app. But you can walk up here and take a picture of that, see? And it scans it. It's a persimmon tree. Now, I already knew it was a persimmon tree because oh yeah, we've had all kinds. The deer were up here going crazy with the persimmon, yeah. And then this one over here.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know. See?
Is it blackberry?
Now you don't have to take a picture of the bark. You can take a picture of the flowers and all that.
Multiflora rose. Huh.
I don't know what it is, but it's a Japanese rose. Common names: Japanese rose, mini flower rose, seven sister rose, baby rose.
Well, I like it. It's pretty.
Yeah, we've got them growing everywhere.
Yeah.
And then come over here and take a picture. And everybody knows what this is, but you can.
It's a big cedar.
You see, you can just take a picture of either the bark or just the tree by itself. A what?
Ash juniper.
Something went wrong on that one. Oh, it got that post in the way, so.
Well, maybe it's that's what that cedar brand is called.
Maybe.
I don't know. We're not tree experts. We just have a bunch of them on our property.
I took a picture of this over here. Evidently that post is on, it's metal post is throwing it off or something. Because now it says it's an eastern, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Eastern, red, it's an eastern red cedar, which that's what I thought it was to begin with.
Okay.
Sunlight may have thrown it off a little bit, I don't know. Winged elm.
I'm not sure I'm crazy about these because, I mean...
They got that weird bark.
Yeah, that weird bark that's kind of flaky looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, says the same thing even looking at the bark. So anyway, the app is called Picture This.
Okay. It's awfully quiet over there. All the animals.
If I take a picture of me on that app, it usually comes up bald toad.
You're funny. Funny.
Anyway, so we got that. We'll do some more with that. You'll see that some more in the videos. And I'm gonna let Lisa end this video today.
Well, how about if I don't want to end it? Maybe I want to talk a little bit and just, you know, keep everybody's attention on the Moneypit Homestead.
Well, that worked for me too.
Well, not much going on.
I've had a busy day.
I haven't done anything today. I watched TV. I played Heyday. Talked to my brother for 2.5 hours on the phone.
Yeah, I come home, she goes, that was an hour and 40 some minutes. Yeah, and they talked for another 45 minutes after I got home.
We don't talk very often. He lives in Charleston, South Carolina. Anyway, so haven't been doing much. Just been lazy. Haven't contributed to farming here lately. So anyway,
we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. So our videos haven't been consistent, so try to...
Hey, in between the running and gunning, I explained it all in the last one, going yakety yak.
You did yak a lot.
Well,
Anyway, keep in touch and leave us a comment so we'll know who's watching, because I like to get on there occasionally, and if Donald hasn't answered the comments before me, and see who's all out there watching us. And
with all the videos we watch, since you're not doing anything, you should be making comments on them the next day.
well,
Because we watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of different
a
people.
lot of YouTube. In fact, I have a few new subscribers that we subscribe to today, so we'll get watching some of their videos and catch up on them. And anyway, hope y'all have a lovely day. And why are you laughing at me?
Because I told you, we talked about ending the video.
Oh, well, I didn't say I was going to end it anytime quick. I was going to just, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's too bad our daughter doesn't video or do YouTube
Like she should,
because she's so good at it, and she's got a farm and all the fun things. But today she was at a friend's house and they were shearing sheep, and she said that was really interesting. And not that we will ever have sheep to shear, but
No, I'm allergic to wool, so I will not be raising those.
yeah, but
Hair
anyway,
sheep seem to be fine. But then again, I've never got close enough to one except the day we loaded and unloaded them.
you know, I will have Donald put a
Link.
thank you, down right here, and you could go over to their channel, not Emily's, hers is Ivy Acres, but Janelle and her husband Roger, I can't remember what their channel's name is.
Farm on Rough River or something like that.
I don't know if it's that or not, to be
I
honest
don't
with you.
know.
But anyway, we'll put that link, and you can look over and catch what they're doing. Maybe she,
if she puts the video up.
yeah, I should have went over there and filmed for them today. That would have been really nice of me, wouldn't it?
Yeah, meanwhile, you just sit at home and did nothing.
I did nothing today and enjoyed every minute of it. I even took a nap.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
I'm the older one and she retired.
Yeah, it's hard work being me. Anyway, hopefully they put something out. If not, you still can check out their channel, but make a comment on ours and let us know that you watched, and just say hello if you don't want to type much, and we'll catch you next time.
What are you laughing at?
You're laughing over there at me.
I can't help it.
Y'all have a lovely day, and we'll see you next time.
And may God bless your days the way He always blesses ours.
See ya.
See ya.